don't know anymore. I like updated everything, but whatever. I guess it doesn't want to put Dai Gyakuten Saiban 2. No biggie. This case. Curse this case. Not even the best part ain't gonna happen until like a couple days from now, but... Can you guys still hear me? Can you hear me over the music? Is the music loud enough? Or is the game loud enough? Am I also loud enough? Where's the script? Oh, here's the script. I do not have the translation for this. This part, this little excerpt from Sherlock Holmes, I do not have the translation for, and I can't read the scribble, so Godspeed.
19世紀末、大帝都ロンドンで開催された万国博覧会を知らぬ者はないだろう。世界の文化、最新の科学技術がハイドパークの特設会場に集められた。来場者総数5000万人を超えた今世紀最後にして最大の祭典は、全世界の人々に強烈な印象を刻み込み、大成功のうちに終わったのだった。しかしその会期中に起きたあの大惨事の真相解明の裏側に、我が友シャーロック・ホームズの活躍があったことを知る者は少ない。彼はあの大事故の裏に幾重にも隠された真実を暴き出したのである。ハイドパークにそびえ立ったロンドン万国博覧会の象徴ともいえるあの水晶塔のごとき孤高にして凍結した名推理によって。
Here we go.
ロンドン万国博覧会、会場はあふれんばかりの人だかり。
Here on the grounds of the World's Fair, overflowing with spectators.
ロンドンには珍しい晴天のもと、驚異の科学実験が行われようとしています。
On an unusually sunny day for London, a miraculous scientific experiment is about to be performed.
来るべき20世紀、蒸気機関と電気技術は世界を制する。
In the dawning 20th century, the world will be run on steam and electricity.
馬車は姿を消し、自動車が行き交う。海を渡る船は羽を持ち、大空を飛ぶ。
Horse-drawn carriages will vanish to be replaced with automobiles, and seafaring ships will have wings and fly through the sky.
本日は皆様にさらに遠い未来の実験をお目にかけましょう。
I hope you'll all see a glimpse of that distant future in today's experiment.
超電気式瞬間移動技術、世界で初めての実験であります。
This will be the first successful use of the hyperelectric instantaneous teleportation technology. This is gonna go bad. Also, this is late.
巨大な電気エネルギーで瞬時に分解して別の場所へ転送。
A human being shall be instantly broken down into particles using a large amount of electric energy and teleported to another location.
そしてその組成情報を計算して元の姿に合成する驚くべき技術。
Then, by calculating his compositional information, he will be returned to his original state. It's a truly astonishing bit of technology. Goodbye, sir. You are going to die. I'm very, very much sure he's gonna be dead. Oh, bless this guy's animation, though.
これより一瞬の後。
Now, in a matter of moments,
この紳士は
this gentleman will
驚くべ
be
き
take an astonishing journey through the air. Oh, my bad. He's still talking.
電気分解された紳士はあの水晶塔に転送されるのです。
His body, broken down into particles by the electricity, will be transported to the Crystal Tower. Seriously, this guy literally looks like he just came out of Professor Layton. It's October 22nd, 9:36 in the morning in Holmes's room. So now we're back on the present day. This is after case 5, many months down the road.
Hey, Naruhodō-kun, are you listening?
What? Oh, what were you saying, Iris-chan?
What's the matter with you? You've been awfully spacey. Is the breakfast I made not tasty?
No, it's not that. So what were we talking about?
Look, the paper's full of articles about the London World Fair again today.
Oh, the World's Fair, huh? I'd like to go see that for myself someday. Someone's spying on your script here.
I was right. You seem a little low energy today. Hi, Holmesy, what do you think?
He also doesn't look like in good spirits. Did you say something, Iris?
You're even more low energy.
What is going on? Whoa! What in blazes? How long have you been there, Mr. Naruhodō? I've been having breakfast with you for at least the last 30 minutes. What? Tell me these things sooner! Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Iris is right. You're way too low energy today. Your presence is so dim that I couldn't even see you for a while there. Ouch. Well, I only need to glance at you to be able to deduce what the problem is, though. Right? For example, your hair is an absolute mess this morning, sticking out at all angles. Considering that, I'd say it was likely... Home-san, you like to keep bringing that up, but my hair is just like it always is. It's been like this ever since I met you. Oh, is that right? I guess I just never get used to that hair of yours. God damn it, Sherlock! Jeez, he's harsh. Oh, wait, is this Naruhodō? Yes. Actually, I can't help thinking about it lately. The fact that 6 months have already passed, I mean.
6 months?
Since I was forbidden from defending in court. And then I keep wondering how much longer this is going to continue.
Yeah, I guess I'd be depressed too.
So that's his punishment for what he did in case 5.
Hey, Holmesy, what do you think?
Holmes! Did you just say something, Iris? That again? By the way, what's wrong with Holmes-san? He seems even more depressed than me.
Not telling me. The World's Fair is going on right now, you know. This is no time to be moping about. Let's go check it out together.
Don't you think I'd like to have... Don't you think I'd like to go have fun there too? But I can't. Not for a while, at least. Why not? Well, oh yeah, because I'm a famous detective. I guess he must be busy with some sort of difficult case right now.
A case? You didn't say anything about a case to me.
That's because he probably doesn't have a case. Or he has a case that he doesn't want to tell us. I guess I better hear what he has to say. We're examining the fireplace? We're examining the fireplace. Okay, sure thing. Man, fireplaces are just the best. Watching the flames dance is so soothing.
Cleaning the chimney is a major pain, though.
I know. You get covered in soot right away.
Come to think of it, one time last year, Holmesy said he was gonna clean it himself. But he ended up getting stuck in the chimney and making a big commotion.
Holmes-san is pretty tall and skinny, but I guess even he gets stuck in there, huh?
Ever since then, he started groaning every time he dozes off near the fireplace.
Poor Holmes. 6 months ago. 6 months ago was a really, really awful case. 6 months ago. I was defending in a trial for a certain case. It was a murder that had occurred at a pawn shop. It seemed like an open and shut case at first, but in the end, part of a huge scandal involving the British government was revealed. During that trial, I committed an unavoidable but unforgivable error.
I must say, this situation is incredibly regrettable. Mr. Naruhodō.
Yes, Your Honor.
The punishment for your conduct will be reviewed after this trial concludes.
I understand. And the punishment that was decided for me was that I would be stripped of my defense attorney qualifications. Since I'm an exchange student, I was ordered to start submitting research reports. That sucks! It's like what happened to Phoenix Wright, except we actually got to experience what happened. Sort of. Well, okay, you know what? We did experience in that one, but, like, it wasn't kind of abrupt or anything. You know what? I don't know what I was trying to say now. Ugh. But that sucks!
And ever since then, you've been spending all your time indoors, reading the British jurisprudence and the records of Holmesy's cases.
And watering Iris's herb garden and going out to buy bread for me. You've become a heck of an errand boy. You should be proud of yourself, Mr. Naruhodō. Actually, I was thinking of going on a little visit today to see Lord Hard Vortex at the High Court of Justice in the White Hall.
Vortex?
Ah, the lovable Chief Magistrate, huh? I can't say I'm particularly fond of him myself. Me neither, but I have to talk to him. The only one who can allow me to go back defending in the Supreme Court again is him. I came to this country to become an outstanding defense attorney. I can't just let myself be banned forever. That would be a very unfortunate and a very short game. The World's Fair. Anyway, the whole city's really caught up in this World's Fair's business, huh? The most cutting-edge, prominent science and technology, art from all over the world, handcrafts. I'm sure the exhibits over the next 6 months will dazzle the whole world.
I want to look down over London from one of those hot air balloons.
Balloon? What's that? I'm probably wrong, but do they fly or something?
They sure do. They don't have wings, but the hot air inside makes them able to fly.
What does hot air have to do with flying? I don't understand at all.
Well, no one understands new science and technology at first, but in 100 years it might become common knowledge.
Well, you could be right. Naruhodō doesn't know what a hot air balloon is. How precious.
But you know, there are some super suspect scientific experiments being shown there too. Apparently, there was an accident on the demonstration stage yesterday, and a big explosion happened. I hope I get to see one of those sketchy experiments too.
I had a feeling her key interest in this stuff would go above and beyond the average 10-year-old girls. Look, every page of the paper is crammed full of articles about the dazzling World's Fair. But remember, the more brilliantly something shines, the deeper the darkness of the shadow it casts becomes as well. Personally, I can't help being drawn to that darkness, though. World's Fair newspaper articles. Newspaper containing articles about the World's Fair. There are sorts of fun articles in there about the world's most cutting-edge science and technology. A darkness behind the light. Maybe he means the backside of the paper? Looking at the... Okay, I guess we're looking at it. Okay, well, let's look at this paper then. The entire front page is covered in articles about the World's Fair. Stuff about exhibitions of experiments showing off the latest scientific technology.
And
and exhibitions about the culture of different countries around the world. They're all written in a way that overflows with hope about the dawning new century. I'd really like it if we could all go check it out together. Aw. What is in the back? Oh no, I think I know what this is gonna happen. What's in the back? Well, no, it's that! I was like, wait. Among all these shining articles about the World's Fair, there's this one single article about a darker subject splashed across here. What the heck?
What is it, Naruhodō-kun?
Oh yes, let's just zoom into this thing. Deathbringer attacked. It's Lord Baroque von Zeeks. Is this what Home-san meant? I better ask him more about it. What is that? How dare you, game? What are we on? Okay. Home's depression? We're doing that first. Home's depression. Are you working on a difficult case right now, Home-san? Well, I suppose you could put it like that. Seems unusually hesitant to talk. So, what kind of case— Shh! Quiet, Mr. Naruhodō. I can't talk about it here. You never know who could be listening.
You're acting really weird, Holmesy.
What do you mean, Iris-chan?
Think about it. Usually Holmesy gets in a really good mood and even starts humming to himself the more complicated and mysterious the case is. This is really about a case.
Stop that, Iris! Who said you could perform such a sharp deduction? What have I always told you? You have to consider the feelings of the person you're doing your deductions on. How about practicing what you preach, Home-san? Thanks for the prologue! So yes, once I finish my tea, I've got to head for the crime scene. That was a pretty deep sigh. The attack on the Grim Reaper. The paper said Lord von Zeeks was attacked. What the heck is going on? You know the legend about the Grim Reaper of Old Bailey, don't you? Yeah. Prosecutor Baroque von Zeeks. There's never been a defendant that's come out safe from a trial he's prosecuted. Even if they've received a not guilty verdict. Okay, that's not true. Gina and Soseki are still alive, so, you know, that's not entirely true. Those whom the Grim Reaper fixes his glare upon all end up disappearing in some way or another. The villains of London don't care about the law. They'll do anything for their not guilty verdicts. Forging evidence, threatening witnesses or jurors. They're not even above bribing judges. But even if they're able to get their not guilty verdict via those means, they can't escape the Grim Reaper's retribution. As you well know, Mr. Naruhodō. Yeah, I've seen the Grim Reaper work myself before. There are quite a few reckless fools among these villains. If the Grim Reaper manages to take out their boss, they try to take their revenge on him, like so. There's no end to those crazed buffoons. Huh. So then, does that mean that this isn't the first time Lord von Zeeks has been attacked? Well, thanks to that, he's pretty good at defending himself. This sort of thing happens with some frequency and he rarely comes to any real harm, but apparently this time, his attackers were carrying guns. So, is Lord von Zeeks okay? Oh bless, Naruto, who cares? How should I know?
Let's see. The article says, "Is von Zeeks alright? See the continuation in tomorrow morning's paper."
Oh, you tease. I say, so that's how it is. Guess we'll just have to wait. No, we can't just wait. Plus Naruhodō, he's really worried. In that case, I guess you better try asking someone who knows more about the situation. Someone who knows more? Oh, maybe Chief Magistrate Vortex. That name. That name is just weird. Now then, I better get going. Alright, see you, Home-san. Ha! Listen to you. I see right through you. Huh? Think you can lure me into a false sense of security and then secretly follow me? I wasn't going to. Where the heck could he be going? Well then, good day to you folks. I can hear his laughter fading into the distance. Nice outfit?
Alright, Naruhodō-kun. We should be going now too.
Iris-chan, what's with the outfit?
I want to go to the World's Fair. Take me there, Naruhodō-kun.
Is that her World's Fair outfit? How cute! But I've got to go to the High Court of Justice.
Oh, that sounds fun. Take me with you, Naruhodō-kun.
I don't know, but she makes it look she looks even more like a mouse with it. Alright, I will. So could you quit pointing your gun at me?
Alright, let's go to the World's Fair after that, okay?
Sure. No problem. Fantastic. I don't know if I want to continue though, but I have to. I have no choice. I'm bad. There we go. My phone going crazy though. Oh, thanks, Hikari. I can't see the Discord though. I can only see the chat on Twitch, but thank you for letting me know. Apparently the animal that she is with that outfit is a bear. That's cute. It's like a little bear. It's the same day, unspecified time, the High Court of Justice, Chief Magistrate's office. It's been 6 months since the last time I was here, but I guess this piercing cold and oppressive atmosphere will always be here. Oh my god. She just made herself at home in here. I'm just gonna read these books. Looks like it doesn't bother Iris-chan at all. She went and picked out a book. This is too cute.
This place always has so many fun books.
Ah, come to think of it, you've been here with me before, haven't you? Last time we came here, 6 months ago, was because Susato-san had to go home to Japan. Oh, that's sad! Oh, I'm glad to see you here. Oh boy. My lord, good day. Looks like it's been 4 hours, 32 minutes, and 26 seconds since you requested an audience with me. Where the heck does this guy go? Sorry to have kept you waiting. It's okay. I love just standing around and spacing out. That's what you said the last time. I see. I'm glad to hear that. He doesn't seem to care at all. This man is Lord Hard Vortex. He's the Chief Magistrate of the Imperial City of London. He accepted me, a foreign legal exchange student, as a defense attorney, and allowed me to defend in the Supreme Court. The oppressive aura surrounding him reveals how powerful and important a person is. 1 second, I'm looking at my Discord. My phone was like lighting up and I was like, what is going on? Okay. Where was I? As you are aware, the World's Fair is currently underway. Security at the fairgrounds, protecting the new technology, minor offenses. It's keeping us so busy that we can hardly keep up. And, to top it all off, the International Forensic Science Symposium will begin next month. International Forensic Science Symposium. Try to say that 5 times. Here, let me copy paste this into the chat because that is a mouthful. Please enjoy that. Investigative authorities from 40 different countries will all gather together in one spot. There should be some coming from your homeland as well. There's no doubt that scientific investigation will become an incredibly hot topic in the upcoming 20th century. Since we're the host country, I've been seeing to the preparations. I don't have the luxury of worrying about time. It's just a tool for measuring how long you've waited or kept someone else waiting. Wow. I guess some people rebel when they get too busy, huh? Oh, I understand there was something you wanted to discuss with me. Well, I have a feeling I can guess what it might be. Yes, sir. If you don't mind. I'd like to get his permission to start defending again. That was my whole reason for coming here, but there are some other things I want to ask about too.
In that case, let's just grit our teeth and blurt it all out.
Thanks, Iris. Appreciate it. Okay. The permission to defend. That is a lot of kanji on that second statement. Actually, the reason I came today was to get your permission. Oh? 6 months ago, I was forbidden to defend anymore and ordered to do research instead. Of course, I deeply regret what I did, but I feel like I realized what I was fighting for here in this foreign legal system, so I was hoping you'd let me go back to defending in court again. Mr. Naruhodō. Yes? It's making me nervous. Surely you haven't forgotten. You must remember the fact that though you are a foreign legal exchange student, you're also a substitute. That's true. The person recommended by the Japanese government was my best friend, Asogi Kazuma. His mission was to change the Japanese legal system. Oh, of course, now play a song! No, let's not do this again! Please! If that hadn't happened to him, I probably wouldn't be here now. Yes, you would. You'd be in London at least. Sogi was my best friend. And that's why I took on this mission. Took on his mission. And now I want to complete it. Cough. This mission. Has it never occurred to you that perhaps you know nothing of your friend's true mission? Huh? What is the real mission that legal exchange student was entrusted with? What do you mean? His real mission? It's like a slower version of Kei's theme, almost. Well, never mind that, I suppose. I've been looking over all the reports you've submitted over the course of these past 6 months. You seem deeply repentant in taking your research seriously. So then... I hereby lift the ban that was placed on you. Hey! Thank you so much.
I'm so happy for you, Naruhodō-kun.
I know this is sudden, but an incredibly curious case has just occurred. Would you like to take it on? Please, tell me all about it. Naruho's like, yes, the case, if it's 5 years. Odd case. So, what was that curious case you mentioned? Oh, yes. I believe there was an article about it in the paper, but as you may be aware, an accident occurred at the World's Fair grounds yesterday. I hadn't heard.
I did? It was because of that crazy experiment by that doctor from Germany, right?
Oh, he's German. Oh boy, that'll be a fun thing to figure out a voice for.
Let's see. I think they were calling it hyper-electric instantaneous teleportation technology, weren't they?
Instantaneous teleportation?
If only that sketchiness were an herb, I'd love to try making tea with it.
Iris-chan is talking about this huge accident like it's something really exciting. major explosion occurred at the exhibition stage and one gentleman lost his life. His name was Conrad Kingsley. Society knew him as an inventor. Is that, we're not there yet. No, we're not there yet. Okay. A major explosion.
I didn't know someone had died.
The one in charge of the experiment was a scientist from Germany, a Dr. Benjamin Dirtpour. Oh man, that... Hold on a second. Sorry, Benjamin Dirtpour. He was arrested right after the accident, and his trial will be held tomorrow. Okay, I think I figured out how to look at my Discord while also doing this. Okay, so Benjamin is not German, he's actually an exchange student. The charge is murder.
What did you say? Murder?
If you're interested in taking this case, you'd best hurry down to the detention center. We don't have much time left to investigate, after all.
The World's Fair. A science experiment. An accident and murder.
Nothing about this seems clear-cut.
I guess we better start by heading over to the detention center and meet this German doctor, don't you think?
Yeah, that's the plan. Ah, that reminds me. In regards to this case, the Grim Reaper has a most curious connection with it.
What? Prosecutor Von Zieks.
The International Forensic Investigation Symposium.
Boy!
Various international meetings have been occurring around the world along with the opening of the World's Fair. And next month, the most important among them, and the largest scale one, will begin at last. That's the International Forensic Investigation Symposium.
Sounds like the era where science is used in investigation is finally just around the corner.
Emma would be so proud. Indeed! Right around the corner.
Ah!
Culture, technology, wealth. London, the reservoir for everything that matters in the world, currently has a population of 6 million. And unfortunately, the number of crimes has risen exponentially as well. Therefore, we must implement the newest investigative methods in order to fight that crime effectively.
So that means scientific investigation, right?
Indeed! That's exactly what it means.
Iris keeps getting startled.
However, unfortunately, I must admit that the scientific investigative techniques in our country are lagging behind others.
I mean, you're all lagging behind Sherlock Holmes. I see.
That sounds like a rather serious problem. Indeed! Quite serious!
Poor Iris.
If I were the Attorney General of Great Britain, the number of crimes being committed in London and the number solved would be completely different than they are today. I can list 12 major reasons and 223 bases for that. Allow me to give you a simple explanation of them as an apology for having kept you waiting.
There? Whoa, I'm really curious.
Actually, 15 years ago, I... Rest in pieces, Naruhodō! Rest in pieces. Oh, bless this man. Well, that was just a general outline, but I think you get the picture. Oh yeah, definitely. I shall establish a formal, specialized department of forensic investigation within Scotland Yard. It's my duty to do so. What do you think?
I see. That sounds amazing.
Indeed, it's amazing.
Irish Chan isn't listening at all.
She picked out a book. Iris is like, I'm done.
Oh, it's over. Well, did you learn anything useful?
I was unconscious for most of it. He's an unexpectedly passionate person, huh? Look at this newspaper! That's right. Could you have a look at this, please? Oh, I knew it. It looks like the World's Fair exhibitions are a huge success. No, not that. The part on the back. On the back. On the back. Deathbringer attacked. Ah, I see. You've managed to win several not guilty verdicts against the Grim Reaper, haven't you?
What happened to Reapy? Don't tell me he died.
Oh my goodness, everyone's worrying about Von Zieks. Not to worry, the Grim Reaper can't be killed so easily. Would you mind telling us more? I suppose I could, if I feel like it. Vortex. And when will you feel like it? The Grim Reaper lives. Thankfully, Lord Baroque Von Zieks is unharmed. He's incredibly adept at handling himself. The rogues of the city can't hope to compare. His opponents had guns. I guess I should have expected as much. Why would they attack Prosecutor Von Zieks in the first place? It all happened 1 month ago. A man who many refer to as the king of a certain criminal organization was prosecuted by Lord Von Zieks. However, the verdict was not guilty. We're assuming that a great deal of money was changing hands behind the scenes to ensure that. A great deal of money. It's truly sad. Apparently the jury was bought off. That man, cleared of his charges, met a terrifying death yesterday. Oh. No way. Was that the Grim Reaper's doing? At the very least, the members of the organization must have thought so. The name of the man who met that untimely death was Conrad Kingsley. Kingsley? I approve of this name that you established here.
That's the person who died in that huge accidental explosion.
The face he shows to the general public is that of an investor, but his true identity is the boss of a criminal organization. Oh God. There's something I'd like to ask you, Lord Vortex. What might that be? Why do you allow Prosecutor Von Zieks to stand in court? And my dog's barking. Give me 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Okay, so, Conrad Kingsley is, that is not his literal translation of the character's name, but, my translator Hikari had decided to change the name so it could convey what kind of character he was a little bit better in English, because his actual name, if we kept it, I will type it out for you based on what I have in the art book. I hope this is the right name that I'm thinking. Minigan. Minigan? Elder Minigan? I think this is the right... This must be it. So, the left name is his actual Japanese name, and then the right one is the name that my translator thought of, so it can convey his character a little bit better in English. Where did my stylus go? There it is. Where was I? The criminals who get not guilty verdicts meet mysterious deaths outside the court. And criminals, fearing that, try to get revenge on Lord Von Zeeks. And yet, there's no proof that Lord Van Zeeks is the Grim Reaper at all. Something seems wrong about this. There are two reasons that I allow Baroque Van Zeeks to prosecute. The first is that Lord Van Zeeks is the most outstanding prosecutor in all of London. And the second is that Lord Van Zeeks has absolutely nothing to do with the deaths of the criminals who lose their lives outside of court. But if no one were directly responsible for it, they wouldn't all be dying. It's impossible. Lord Van Zeeks may be the Grim Reaper, but he's no serial killer. That's why I allow him to prosecute in the Supreme Court. As long as he continues to wish to do so. Hey, I found the right character then. Plus this art book. Although, one character's name I'm not so happy about when it's been romantized. Just why? Now then, I must be off to my next meeting. I'm already 11 hours and 16 minutes late. I wouldn't be surprised if they're all fed up with waiting. 11 hours? That's incredibly late. That's half a day. Hardly, I was already late before I even came here. Given the circumstances, even I have no choice but to prepare for the worst. Maybe those 12 reasons and 223 bases will do the trick. Do you know where Prosecutor Von Zeeks is right now? We're going to his office. Yes, he's likely in his office. Yes, we are! Maybe I should try asking him about the attack. Now then, I'll be going. Take care of Dr. Dirtpour for me. Right, thank you very much. So, Benjamin Dirtpour is actually Benjamin Dobenbow, I think. I will have to spell this out. I need notes. I need notes. It'd be easy for me to like reference this later. Okay, Benjamin Dobenbow, which she made a little translation of his last name. So let me put. Sorry, I'm trying to do this. Like, let me know if you guys are okay with the changes to these names, because these aren't official. But we felt we wanted to change it to help the English audience a little bit better. If no one has a problem with it, we'll likely keep it for the actual LP of it, and obviously put a translation and the reasoning behind it. Okay, we're going to the prosecutor's office. I'm hyped now. Oh, fuck me. Is this it? Yes, it is. Hold on. Yes, it is. Here we go. Whoa, this is fancy! Same day, unspecified time, the prosecutor's office.
Oh, so this is the famous Reapy's office?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, it feels like someone might have died in here, just like the rumors say.
What? Oh? Who's that? You! It's him! Tuxedo, I mean, the masked disciple! This man caused so much discourse before this game came out. Oh my god. mass disciple is also a very long thing to say. So you know what? I'm going to call him Damien for now, because that's the name I went with in Persona 5, and he's wearing a mask, so that's going to work for that. We're calling you Damien for now. I didn't even notice him there. I wonder who he is. What are you doing here? Wah! Hi! Just like I expected. No. He's even less welcoming than I expected. I'm really glad you're alright. Who's that person getting punished over there? It's not punishment. Huh? That's my apprentice. He's sitting there because he wishes to. Apprentice? This guy. He must be the one in the photo in the article. He handles himself well, a necessary quality in any apprentice of mine. Because of the attacks on you as the Grim Reaper? Grim Reaper? I'd certainly like to meet whoever he really is one day, assuming that person is actually involved with the Supreme Court. That's it. Okay, I had a moment where I just forgot how to examine stuff. There's a cabinet with bottles? Well, there's a cabinet with chalices. That's like a whole cabinet. Well, you know what? He needs more than just that. So, what am I looking for? Okay, whatever. I'm going to just examine this one then. The Lord's chalices and Lord's bottles are arranged beautifully here. The Lord's bottles are filled with the highest quality grapes, which I selected from the vineyard myself. And the crystal cups are made with the craftsman's most advanced techniques. I'm sure that craftsman is super mad, but also at the same time super happy, because he's probably really rich with the amount of chalices he breaks.
But that doesn't stop you from tossing them around like mad in court.
That's because of all the nonsensical claims this man makes. Huh? You did well to consider the bitterness of the craftsman's tears. Wow, don't blame Naruhodō! I never even considered the possibility that it was all my fault. It's not your fault! He does indeed have a chess set, though. Fantastic. This is Lord Von Zeke's work desk. Everything about it is very elegant.
Next to it is a marble chess set.
Chess? That must be the Western-style shogi that I've heard so much about. Actually, I know I don't look it, but I'm pretty good at shogi problems.
Oh, they have those in chess too, but they're called chess problems.
I'd like to try challenging Lord Van Zeeks to a match someday. A shogi problem match.
I think you should just have your fun with that at home.
No, it does not look like there is a spiky hair pond surrounded by a bunch of knights. It's a portrait. This portrait. This portrait hanging here is kinda, intimidating. The dignity it portrays is both impressive and solemn. But unfortunately, for a portrait of Lord Van Zeeks, it doesn't look much like him.
Huh, you're right. It's not that it doesn't look like him, but the artist made him look too cool.
Come to think of it, I've heard about this before. When Francis Napoleon would have an artist draw a portrait of him, he'd order them to make him look extra handsome.
But isn't there something really uncool about that as a person?
That's not a portrait of me. You should have been able to tell that by looking at it. Oops. Huh? Then who's it of? Of course you're not gonna tell us. This is the World's Fair model. Oh my.
Wow, look! The World's Fair grounds have been painstakingly reproduced.
This is amazing. What's something like that doing here?
Maybe he's sad because he's too busy to go to the real thing, so he's trying to satisfy himself with this.
All these little smack talks in front of Baroque. Or maybe he's too embarrassed to go get in line with everyone else and can't bring himself to go even though he wants to. Poor Baroque. Obviously, it's an investigator tool and nothing more.
Ah!
Don't make other people out to be shy just because it suits you, Japanese boy. I didn't think he heard me. There are bats? There are bats? Where?
There are bats!
Oh my god! God, those were bats.
Maybe they're Reepe's apprentices too.
But he has already got one dark, silent apprentice. That one doesn't fly though. Oh my. What are these talks?
Okay, maybe they're Reepe's friends then.
If that's the case, maybe it was better when they were his apprentices. Either choice is scary. What are this dialogue? Jesus Christ! This is just comedy gold in here! Wow, this wall is crammed with antique barrels.
Barrels in a Grim Reaper's office. It's kinda creepy.
Wait, you don't think that there's bodies of people who try to escape their guilty verdicts in here? Those are wine bottles that I've collected! What on earth are you imagining? Sorry, you had to explain it to us.
Please, pay us no mind.
You two are insulting me so loudly that I have no choice but to explain. Poor Baroque! Hello, Damien. It really looks like he's being punished.
I've never seen anyone sit like that before.
He hasn't moved an inch since we've been here. Maybe he's dead.
If he were dead, he couldn't sit, Naruhodō-kun.
Whether he's dead or alive, it doesn't feel like we should talk to him.
I told you, he's not dead.
The attack from last night. I heard from Lord Vortex that the attack last night was because of revenge. Hi, Meowsy. I'm in pain. That's right. It was those devils from Conrad Kingsley's criminal organization. By putting a little extra effort in the investigation, we were able to round them all up. They must have intended to take me out before that happened.
Conrad Kingsley.
On the surface, he appears to be one of London's most successful investors. However, his impressive wealth actually comes from the villainous activities of his criminal organization. Gee, sounds kinda like Mangadol.
He uses that money to buy not guilty verdicts for his crooks, doesn't he? To think he'd try that one. Didn't he try in one of Reepe's trials of all places?
And he ended up dead. Yesterday, in the most peculiar of ways. I heard about that. Because of the hyper-electric instantaneous teleportation technology, right? The device exploded on the experiment exhibition stage, and Mr. Kingsley lost his life. Precisely. I'm not a god. Are you claiming that I caused that accident during the public size exhibition? Well, I guess not. That probably would have been impossible. Looks like the Grim Reaper standing before me is innocent.
But it's still a strange turn of events. I mean, Naruhodō here, Naruhodō here, is going to be defending the doctor in court tomorrow who caused the accident.
What? You're the defense? Yes, actually, I am. If memory serves, his name was Benjamin. It's Benjamin Dirt Poor. Do you know the defendant? Of course I know him. He was my classmate, back when I was a student at London University. Ooh.
Eh?
Hello there. Give us the dirt on this. Your classmate. According to what I was told, Dr. Dirtpour is from Germany. I did say Benjamin Dirtpour, because that sounds better than Dolbenbo. Actually, that's a literal translation of his last name, Dirtpour. And I'm gonna be right back because the door opened again. Alright. He is a pure-blooded Englishman. He graduated from London University and immigrated to Germany to pursue his research. And he was your classmate. I was studying law and he was studying science. Our pursuits may have been different, but we got along surprisingly well. I haven't seen him since we graduated, though. I never dreamed that the next time I heard his name would be in a situation like this. Now you're telling me that you're the one defending him. Yeah, Hikari decided to change it so it made better sense in English for the English audience, because Dolbenberg doesn't emphasize anything for us who don't know Japanese, so. If looks could kill, I'd be toast. Come to think of it, apparently the charge Dr. Dirtpour is facing is murder. Yeah, she changed the name to Conrad Kingsley. We were talking about it in our Discord, the voice channel. The voice acting channel Discord. We were talking about it a couple days ago. She needed help with the names. I know, after all, the one prosecuting his trial is me. What? You're the prosecutor in charge of his trial? But I thought Dr. Dirtpour was your classmate. Not just a classmate, but a friend. So then, why? I mean,
The defendants you prosecute never make it out alive.
What's he thinking? The Grim Reaper's true identity. So what did you mean earlier? When you said you wanted to know who the Grim Reaper really was? I'm a mere human prosecutor, not some sort of god.
But all the people you take to court really do die, right? When Reapy's the prosecutor, it doesn't matter whether the verdict is guilty or not guilty.
Not true when Naruhodō's defending. Everyone I've prosecuted so far in my career has been unquestionably a fiend. Their guilty verdicts are inevitable. I have no complaints about the ends they meet. But Natsume Sasaki-san wasn't questionably a fiend.
Neither was Chimney. She's doing well and working hard these days.
That's true. Perhaps something has changed since I met you. In any case, I can't deny that all the fiends whom I've not been able to successfully prosecute have met mysterious deaths in the end. However, that's the work of someone else, and I'm afraid I don't know who they are. It's what Lord Vortex said too. He said you had nothing to do with it.
But it's because of that you're being attacked by bad people.
Ever since I became known as the Grim Reaper of Old Bailey, the number of major crimes that have occurred in London has decreased dramatically. Eh? It appears that even the truly villainous fear for their own lives. So then, does that mean... If there's any real meaning to the reason I'm referred to as the Grim Reaper, then I will gladly accept that illustrious title. But then, what if someday your own life is... Oh. He just held on to his badge. That is something that's up to God to decide. Lord Van Zeeks. That's new. He just held on to his badge there. Ooh. Woo! What about them? I'm presenting? I'm presenting the armband. Okay. Thumbs up. Let's do it. About this. What's that? It's proof that I'm a defense attorney in the Great Japanese Empire. And what do you hope to accomplish by showing it to me? A prosecutor from the Great British Empire. Yeah, I guess you're right. But there's value in attaching something to yourself to ensure that you don't forget your position. Eh? There's no need to show it to others. Just keep it close at all times. Wow, Baroque, that's deep. Yes, thank you.
That was deep.
About this newspaper article. Apparently during the struggle, a reporter happened to be nearby. We think that there would actually be a photo of it. Shamefully, I failed to notice it was being taken.
It looks like it was taken after the bad guys had already run off.
The police have managed to arrest every single one of them. By the way, in this photo, there's one man standing behind you. As far as I can tell, it appears to have been the same one that's sitting over there right now. As I stated previously, that man is my apprentice. I'd like to hear more about him, if you don't mind. Me too! Me too! Also very unsure. Your apprentice. He's learning the prosecutor's profession by studying under me. I suppose you could call him my disciple.
That Naruhodō-kun is Tahomsi.
I don't remember agreeing to be Home-san's disciple. He's currently working on creating reports pertaining to the attack last night. From what I can see, he seems to be wearing a mask. That was an order from Lord Vortex. No one knows what he looks like under that mask, nor does anyone know his origins. What are you doing teaching a suspicious person like that? That was also an order from Lord Vortex. He never does anything without a reason. He must have something in mind. I see. I'm sorry. Well done. Now, if you could put together a legal brief. Look at me like that, you sweet. Hello. He went back to his seat. What's this feeling I'm getting? Never met that apprentice before, and yet somehow it doesn't seem that way. God, this game. Fuck this game. Of course, we're not gonna know until later, I'm sure. God damn it. Don't bother. He doesn't speak to outsiders. He's ordered not to by Lord Vortex. I see. God damn it, Meowsy! Help! But, what is it? Does something about him bother you? No, thank you very much. What is this dialogue? The way he held himself without showing a single weak point, even though he was just standing casually. Asuka. It can't be. Frick! Don't do this to me, game! That reminds me. May I ask you something? I need a break after this because holy crap! That was too much! Yes, what is it? Is that Japanese man doing well? Is he asking about Soseki? That shaking, mustache hunchback man who was arrested in 2 back-to-back incidents around 6 months ago. Oh, you mean Soseki-san?
I think he might be a little offended if he knew you recognize him from that description.
Yes, he's fine. I actually got a letter from him the other day via International Post. I see. In that case, I believe we said all there is to say. Have we? There's not much time before tomorrow's trial. You best get to investigating. Right. Thank you for taking the time to talk to us. Can't believe that Prosecutor Van Zieks is worried about a Japanese person. About Soseki-san. Gives me this curiously happy feeling. Is that what I said? The script actually says the shaking mustache hunchback man. If I said hunchback twice, my bad.
But who could have dreamed that that clumsy doctor would end up being a friend of Reepe's? Talk about a surprise.
That clumsy doctor. Oh, you mean Dr. Dirtpour. Oh, is that what he said? Okay. I might try asking about his relationship with Prosecutor Van Zieks later. Or we can do that right the frick now. I need to get out of this room. I need to get out of here now. I'm gonna also take a break because holy crap.